Okay folks, I found this in a dumpster when there was a garage sale on not far from where I live. It looks interesting. See how we can make this one turn up a real treat. Okay, let's see what we have here. It is some product information leaflet or brochure. It's basically to do with some kind of software to make interesting figures in whatever folks. Looks really interesting. It's called Poser, Fractal Design Poser. Never actually, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's obviously that's the brand, Fractal Design, and we're interested in this picture here. I'm just going to make sure I don't lose my settings. But yeah, this is interesting, folks. Don't know whether to call it a product information leaflet. I think we could call it that, or whatever, folks. Yeah, the colour in that's really quite nice, actually, especially there. Yeah, it looks really quite interesting, folks. Do think we could do it better, though. Yeah, looks interesting. I do think we could perhaps maybe enlarge it up. Do wonder, maybe, I don't know, folks. You can just see the whole of him there. Wonder if we can add a background colour. Poser. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I don't know if I like the pink that I've used, but I do like the actual shape here. I do like that overall shape that we've made. I'm going to try it without negative positive, see if we can get a better result. Yeah, looks interesting. I do like that part there, but it's not quite what I'm after. I like this one, except I don't like the pink. The pink has ruined the effect on that. I do wonder. Wonder if we still got it on dark with the with this one. No, we haven't. Poser. Yeah, that's come up looking quite interesting, I do think. But yeah, folks, I'm trying to get in touch with a lost loved one. His name is Luigi, and I'm trying to get my photocopier artwork on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9. And it's proven to be really, really difficult, folks, to try and get them interested in my work and what I'm trying to do and trying to get in touch with my partner. And it really is difficult, folks, trying to get them interested, to get them to bite like fish, to catch them. That's the difficult one. Yeah, that looks shit house. Wondering if we're going to utilise that one. I'm going to do another one, folks. So this was the last one I did. I'm really missing my partner, and I'm trying to get my work out there. You could say I'm a bit of a poser, trying to get my work out there on the 6 o'clock news. It's really proven to be more difficult than I thought. I've been working on this campaign now for more than 10 years, and it's proving to be really, really challenging, folks. That looks really quite interesting. I actually think I might go back to that one that I did with the pink. It might come up nicely as a negative positive. I do like the shapes of that, pretty much. But I'm really missing my partner, and I really need to get in touch, and I'm trying my hardest to throw everything I can at it, even though it seems almost pointless. It really does. It feels like it's almost fucking pointless what I'm doing, trying to shout up to these big TV channels who don't seem to give a flying rat's poo about my fucking work. And they don't. They really don't. They don't care. You just get that feeling, that niggling feeling that they don't really care about people like myself trying to make a headway. I'm not rich, and I'm not sinking my fortune, whatever fortune I have, folks. I can't fucking sink too much of this shit into my fucking campaign, and I know that Channel 9 don't care. They don't appreciate the hard work and the diligence that goes into this stuff that I do, and things do break and I have to get them repaired, and that costs me money, and I have to replace things as well from time to time because they become obsolete and difficult to use. So I'm really trying my hardest, folks, to do something useful here and try to fight against wear and tear and breakdowns and time constraints and outages. You know, you get the odd internet outage and then I can't get my work happening, and this, that, the other, hardware failures. This looks shit house, folks. This pink looks awful. I think I forgot to put it on negative. I was meant to put it on negative mode. I think I forgot. And I think I've made it too big on the vertical. I knew I'd made it too big. I knew it was too fucking large. I don't think I got it on negative positive. Don't know why I'm getting shit. I'm going to try again. I'm going to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to go back and use this without the background colour. The background colour fucked it up. But basically I'm really finding it difficult to get my stuff aired on the 6 o'clock news. It's really proving to be fucking hard. I forgot to take the enlargement off. I just noticed just then when I just thought I'd press the button to see if maybe some happy accident will happen. If something good will come out of this. Yeah, it looks interesting. The colour in that looks nice, but the shape looks shit. Wishful thinking, folks. This is a real difficult one, folks. I'm having a lot of trouble with this. But I'm really trying to get in touch with Luigi, and I really need to find where he is. I really need to know where he's gotten to, and I can't do it without the cooperation from Channel 9. And Channel 9 are just so slow and tardy. They don't seem to care. They just seem to take their time. They're just time wasting. You know, they waste my time. They waste your time. They just want things their way. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this one, folks. Really, I'm having a lot of difficulty trying to make this one look really nice, to make this into something worth anything. This demo is getting really long, but I'm really bored being on my own. I'm trying to get in touch with Luigi, and I just can't get in touch with him if I don't get the cooperation I need. And that's come up looking quite nice. I think we can work with that. So I'm really getting I just get so anxious, folks. So lonely, so anxious. It's really difficult trying to get my stuff out there. I'm disabled, I'm not rich. People with disabilities typically don't have much money to splash around, and I'm one of those people. I'm not rich, and people who have got more money and success get air on 6 o'clock news. It's really quite distasteful the way Channel 9 sometimes show other artists who've already made it big, who don't need the assistance that I'm trying to get, and they don't make any efforts like I do. It's like I'm throwing everything at it. It's like I'm pissing into the wind, folks. It's like I'm pissing into the wind. I let my pee go, and then all of a sudden it ends up all over me. It's like I'm pissing into the fucking wind. Like I'm not getting any fucking anywhere with these bitches. It's just coming back at me. And I did get a negative response from one of the TV channels, that the first one that I dropped the discs off to more than 13 years ago. No, not 13, more than 10 years ago. My first TV run. And I got in trouble. I didn't actually get in trouble, but I had the police called on me because I used nudity in my offering. And I did it because I figured I needed to make my videos newsworthy, like something to, like sensationalism. And they didn't take it that way. They didn't get it. It's like, what do I need to do to make my work appealing? I don't do nudity anymore, folks. I don't do that shit anymore. It didn't work for me. It didn't happen. It just made me feel disgusting and horrible and embarrassed. And I don't want to feel like that just because I'm trying to reach out and get my work out there on the 6 o'clock news. I don't use nudity anymore, folks. And I wouldn't be able to make it happen anyway because I'm postmenopausal. I don't have the sex drive to make it happen, to make a video like that really make it authentic. So I'm postmenopausal, folks. So, and I wish I could have got together with Luigi long before then. It's come up looking quite interesting. I do wonder, that still looks shit house, folks. But it's really proving to be difficult trying to get my work out there and visible to the... I know the art world doesn't care about people like myself. I know they don't care. It's like no one cares. They think that, a person like me, I'm disabled and I don't have anything to give, I don't have anything to offer, that I'm just a piece of fucking shit. That I am, they think I'm shit. That's just this fucking ableism, this discrimination against people less fortunate. No wonder there's so many people on the street, living on the street. The world has just turned into a fucking have and have not free-for-all society. That if you've got it, you've got it. If you haven't, you're stuffed. No, it's not acceptable, folks. It's not acceptable. And if I had prestige and if I had money and coming out of my eyeballs, I'd be helping others less fortunate. I wouldn't be keeping the money just for me, and like me bank account, whatever those bitches are that call themselves me, and they come out as being like me. Me bank. I've seen those ads, they just annoy the shit out of me. I find this money fuckery really drags on my goat, drags on my fucking nerve. And I just hate the way the world has become so money focused, and people like myself have to fucking try to find money where I can't find fucking money just so I can get my work out on the 6 o'clock dumb news. It looks really quite interesting. But the 6 o'clock news is full of money fuckery and rich people's prestige and shit. And people like myself don't get no fucking airplay. Just because I'm not successful, just because my ass does not smell like shit to the rich. These channels like to stick their noses up the asses of the rich, famous and successful. And for people like myself who are trying to get there, we just get kicked. Or we get ignored. We get fucking marginalised. And I want to do something in this world. I want to make a difference. And I'm not getting any fucking anywhere with fucking Channel 9 and their bullshit. And now we've got all this unrest. We've got all this shit going down in the world. Money and finances, world peace and shit like that. It's all looking like a piece of money fucktardery. But what can we do, folks? What can we fucking do in this world? It's falling apart. The environment, climate change. And the TV channels like Channel 9, don't want to acknowledge climate change when they're reporting on a landslide or a flooding or a wildfire or a bushfire. They don't want to report on it, that maybe we should make change. They don't talk up to the big corporations that are responsible for the mass destruction of this world. They don't want to talk up to them. They want to be fucking stick their noses up their ass so they don't talk about climate change or anything like that anymore. That's bullshit. It's fuckwit. Anyway, enough of that shit. This demo's gone on for fucking long enough. I think we now call it quits. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. I think, yeah, call it quits. Yep, gotta go.